Yeah, welcome back. The great legend is back, and I got the stack of big boys, not talking about little toys like all y'all little boys. I ain't got no fake ass belt. The great legend, he got those Red Dead Redemption pelts. That's how I roll with the 9 to 5. You're watching All Out in 95, coming at you live. Freestyle all the while, that's how I do. I ain't no punk ass bitch like Drew Manchu. Triple H needs to step off the nuts because Sting is gonna make him feel a bunch of bucks. But he ain't getting paid, nor is he getting laid, because the great legend already did what he said. I got you in the Scorpion deadlock, get dropped, rock and roll, because the Sting's going old school. You know I'm coming at you live. You know I freestyle a 9 to 5. Big boy books coming out to play all day, every day. That's why I pray, because when you got a job, you got the money to sling it all around, you dumb fucking bunny, because you gotta save to get the golden age. If you ain't got the money, why the fuck where you gonna get paid? You can sell, you can spec, you can suck my dick. But you know that's not what I want to say, so I might want to quit. I don't want to talk no shit that no one wants to hear, because I may be great legend, I may need a fucking beer, but this a Coke Zero, but my name ain't no zero, because I am a hero, because I drop in the rhyme all the time. I don't look at no paper. Yeah, I don't look at no paper. I don't have no damn skits. You know, I did do a little bit of theatrical plays back in the day when the legend was in the high school days. But yeah, that's a good beat right there, man. Definitely good rhyme. Oh yeah, I like this one here. Gonna get a little drink before we get out of here. I got some big boys to show, so pay attention and learn a little bit more. Yeah, that's a good beat right there. That's good shit, man. The great legend, when he gets his books, he takes a look. It's like reading Rainbow with my boy LeVar Burton. But all y'all punk asses, y'all may be hurting, but if y'all ain't lurking, you don't understand how I'm working, because the great legend is here to stay. Sometimes he don't do videos because he's away, because he does play Red Dead Redemption. Damn, can't think of another rhyme for that, but that's alright, because my beats are still fat. When the great legend is here, y'all better stand clear. You're here, but here we go. I'm gonna get on with the show, so pay attention, and like I said, you'll learn a little more. Alright, there we go. I had to cut the beats off, but the beats are still in my head because they're like filled with lead. Let's turn them back on while we keep singing our song. Then we gonna check the chat right here, right back. Checking the chat right now. It's the place to be with my motherfucking mod, the main C to the B. And then if you want the best, you pass it down to my main man DS for a press. Yeah, that's how I roll 5 seconds into the future. That's my mode, that's my silver, that's my gold, because we got golden age tonight. Time to get paid, so turn the page and your punk asses may get laid. But hell, let's get back to the chat, because Carson says that's where it's at. The CW19, you know my main man looks so fine. Drop in the hand, because his favorite word is newsstand. All right, here we go. Mr. Gretzky 9966, that's for show. You the main man on the floor. You got your Archies coming at us with Betty and Veronica. Yeah, how about this one here? Yeah. All right, we'll just tone it all out, man. All right, here we go. Whew. And that's another good beat, though. That's some, man, you got to go with it, man. Let me give you all the down low. Check in the video description. The more you know. It's like you're watching, I already said it, reading Rainbow. But hey, it's called Epidemic Sound. They got a lot of cool ass beats, and they got them all around. You can pick, you know, hip hop, R&B. You can even be a real G like Mr. Gretzky. 9966, brother. Pick up the sticks, clean up the room, because you got to go soon. You got to get to the store to buy a little more. You got to get some bit of them Archies and them Batmans and all them scores. Flicks and Comics in the house. She be rocking the movie trailers and previews without a doubt. Gotten her, let's put the music back on. There we go. Because I don't want to be too long. So we got Flicks and Comics, like I said. She's bringing the movie previews back from the dead. She's got the books, and hell, she's got the looks, I tell you. Showing them Funko Pops like I love them, yeah. Steven Spock, hello. It's all about that Spock, Ben Cross, gone too soon, who played Zachary Quinto, whatever his name was. The new Star Trek movies, yeah, the old Spock's dad, Ben Cross, a little gone too soon. Played Barnabas Collins back in the 90s, back in the room. But that's old Jonathan Frid. You don't know if you did, if you ain't watching 66 to 71 for the fun. That good soap opera back in the day. You know what? There's the music right there, man. I had it turned down. We still got the music here. DS, I can't tell you that's not that sick-ass Bad Street USA beat. That's a Michael Hayes, man. Man, so everyone's here. We got Seawood the Legend, Gorilla and Bobby of the Core. That's right, man. He's my Gorilla. I'm his Bobby Heenan, man. We got Steven Spock, man. He's cold chilling like a villain. All right, man. We're going to get down to it. Let's fade it on out here. Some good freaking beats, though, man. It's like sometime I'm in the privacy of my own home. Jonah Hexon alone. Watching the clouds fly sky high as the mind advances into another dimension. I tell you what. That's what she said. Oh, my God. I'm just having some fun here. It's been a long time since I've been solo live, man. I just can't turn the music off. Why turn it off? I can skip my calls. I can keep the rhymes going. I said, dang it. All right. Getting too damn excited, man. All right, so let's just kind of, all right, we're going to go ahead. All right. Let me turn this music off. Because I'm going to keep wanting to come up with music and rhymes and all kind of stuff. Okay, I shut it off. Sorry. All right, I'm so sorry. Don't want to lose any of the live viewers who are here. Bob World is in the house, man. Bob World, if you watch Comic Core, if you watch Cat Wren Figures, if you watch a ton of the people out there, Bob World makes some of the best intros. I mean, for me personally, though, the legend himself is the intro. Because this is the Great Legend, and I'm coming at you live. A lot of rapping and singing earlier. Coming at you live tonight, fans. Let me get out of that hypnotizing rhythm and get on into some comic books, because that's what you're here for. You're not here for the legendary rhymes or the legendary beats, but if you are, welcome to the streets, man. All right, so basically, yeah, this is Golden Age Big Boy Books Haul. Let me get on my camera so I can see what's going on here. We're going to check the chat here in a minute. We're going to take it back to the main screen here. But welcome to the show. Golden Age Big Boy Books Haul coming right up now. Tuesday night, 9 Central, 10 Eastern on the Comic Core. Video description and a link down below if you didn't know. Now you do. Go check that show out. Tuesday night, we have golden guys over there. You got 3 of the best. You got your Blanche, a.k.a. JD Comics. You got your freaking Dorothy over there, DS Comics. You got your, I think her name was Rose. Was that Betty White's name on there? You got your Rose on there. Michael, a.k.a. Knights of Old. He's the Betty White. And the Estelle Getty, a.k.a. Sophia, is played by 3 different characters. One of the best in all of the Golden Age, and I'm talking Golden Age guru. One of the best, hands down, in the whole comic book community, in the whole comic book world, man. Golden Age guru. Next up, we have one of the guys that has the most probably humongous warehouses of original art, slabs, anything you want to get your hands on, and I'm talking about the great Anthony Snyder. Definitely look up Anthony Snyder. Look up his father. His father, Jimmy the Greek. Do you have any baby boomers in the house? Go ask the baby boomer, mom or dad, uncle, aunt, grandparents. Ask them about Jimmy the Greek. And Anthony Snyder, the offspring of Jimmy the Greek. And, of course, the third Estelle Getty, the third Sophia, the great legend himself. And the great legend specializes in certain Golden Age books. And some of my favorite Golden Age books, of course, are the ones done by Fawcett Publications. Now, don't get me wrong. I love my police comics. My quality comics in there. Plastic Man, Human Bomb, Phantom Lady, Firebrand, Mouthpiece. First appearances galore in that book. And I do love the occasional Carl Barks, Donald Duck. I do not own any of those original comic books. I would love to get a copy of 4 Color 9, Carl Barks' first work doing Donald. But, God, I just don't have the money for that currently. Because I've been buying up the Fawcett's, man. I'm trying to get those Golden Age keys so I don't have to worry about them in the future. And not that no, it was Michael. It was Knights of Old who asked me, would you ever consider collecting all the Captain Marvel Adventures run or the Wiz Comics run or Marvel Family, whatever. And Marvel Family went issue 1 through 89. I could probably easily do that one because I've already got most of the tough ones of that series. I've got number 1. I got number 2. Number 1, of course, being the first Golden Age Black Adam. So, man, no doubt about that, man. Freaking excellent books. Fawcett Publications. If you're a Captain Marvel fan, a Shazam family fan, and you got you got this. I mean, you get this run. Now, this run, what's funny is, not by design, but my drawer box over here is the Shazam box. And I'm going to have to put another thing of Shazam books. But a lot of you can get this bad boy. This is probably a 9.4. It's in Mylar. God bless Mylar. I was looking at my 3 videos that have gotten the most views, the last 3 videos. And these weren't, these were just my high videos because I don't do a lot of comic videos. You may see a truth video. You'll see these comic book videos maybe once a month if you're lucky. The Great Legend does these shows kind of like Undertaker does PPVs. You may be seen once a month. But with the way I've been going, you may see me once a year. But I've had this bad boy for a while. I try to get it. It's not perfect centering or anything, but it's perfect enough for me. And that's like a 9.4 Shazam. Now, some people get these graded, but I don't know, man. There's just something about having this particular raw. Even though this damn book goes for such a high money point, where back in 2013, you could get it for like 10 or 20 bucks. So not bad at all. I have that whole run, by the way. You know how I roll with it. You know how that book on up, I have every single solo Shazam title. I don't know if I have that Superman Shazam, that Thunder book or whatever. I don't know. I'll have to see. But, the box is filled with stuff. I don't even know what I got. But I know I got all those books. But I'm bringing you here today to tell you a little bit about the Golden Age. Some of my most recent Golden Age purchases. Now, if you saw the Golden guys, you'll know the 4 books I'm about to show. My main man, my mod squad, the main dude, the king, Chris Barrett. Hey, we got Man Cave Comics in the house. Now, Man Cave knows his damn Fawcett's, man. He showed off a sweet Hitler. I think it was the first Hitler on a Captain Marvel book. So we got the Man Cave in there. Let's get that chat back up so y'all can see. Whoop, that was the black background. The black background, which I normally use as an intermission, but sorry. It's like my buttons are all messed up. We got Miss Hustle in the house. It's been a long time since I've seen Miss Hustle in the live chat. And we also have the CBG, the comic book gallery. Man, I love the Shazams, dude. I got the Wiz Comics too in there. Well, actually, you know what? Just for old times. Normally I don't do this, but you want some Shazams. Let me also give you a recap. This bad boy here, first Captain Nazi. I'm going to send that in. I'm a little anal. It says tape on interior cover and interior, but they spelt interior with N-T-E-R-I-O-R. And I would like the I, the letter I in front of that. So, yeah, it's right there if you could see it. See how it says interior. Interior with an N. Now, over here it's spelt correctly. But anyway, that's a good book. That was pretty much the Golden Age key. Actually, key my ass. This is a big boy book, man. This is a damn grail to me. But I'm also going to send this one to CGC. It's got some scratches on the case. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It's a Marvel Family 2. I love how the Lieutenant Marvels are singing with old Captain Marvel Jr. and Mary Marvel. And Mary Marvel looks like she's got the old ukulele a la Tiny Tim right there. If y'all don't know Tiny Tim, it's another baby boomer deal. Conserved grade. I want to send this bad boy in. This is a conserved grade Marvel Adventures #2. I kind of want to get that new holder and that gray stripe on there, just because I don't know if I need to also look at other stuff. I've also got a pedigree, which is JD kills me on this because we're big fans of Peter Petruski, Paste Pot Pete. And in the closet in the old no, it's not in the FF box. It's in the Marvel box. It's one of the Strange Tales. I get them mixed up. I've got the Wizard's first appearance, and I've got Paste Pot Pete's first appearance. And I want to say it's a Wizard's first appearance, a 9.2 from the Don and Maggie collection. It's a pedigree, so I want to get that with that black stripe on the top. Let's see, though. All right, everyone's getting their jollies on this book. Damn it, where's that book at? I know I had it in there. It's oh, that's it. Yeah, it is this one. Marvel Family 1. Everyone's getting the jollies on that bad boy. Black Adam's first appearance. Now, this I got raw, and I didn't even press it, because back then this was one of the first books I got, but I don't think it could do, a pressing would even do anything. It just looks freaking pretty perfect. Perfect for me, 6.5, it's a good grade there. But you know how I roll with it, man. Oh, and this one was another little golden age that I got this year. I mean, I don't really do those lists or anything, but that's a Master Comics 22 right there. What does it say there? From the personal collection of Frank Bruner. If you know your Doctor Strange, man, you know you love some Frank Bruner. Of course, you've seen this 1,000 times over. Restored 7.5. I just had to show it. Man, I just, look at that thing. I mean, when Mass Marvel, one of my best fans on YouTube, he said, Rob, or Legend, whatever, got your book on eBay, and I'd already had, I'm trying to remember which one I bought first. I'd have to go back in time on the rewind. It was 2013, but I was able to get Fantastic Four #1 at a 5.5, less than $8K. Now it's worth about $22, $25K. Signed by Stan the Man, of course. And then I was able to get that book for less than $8K. So those are my, like people like Action Comics 1 or Detective 27 or Captain America 1. That would be their grails. But those two are my grails because they're my most favorite characters. Fantastic Four, of course, Ben Grimm, and Billy Batson, Captain Marvel. So let's check the chat real quick. Captain Marvel Adventures 18. Let's see, where's that one at? Do I have that one? I'm trying to remember. No! Well, shit, I think this was a raw one, too, that I got slabbed. I got that from Tomorrow's Treasures. Beautiful cover. Man Cave knows his Fawcett's. Love the cover. Of course, it's got that. Let's go from left to right here. You got your old boy, My Three Sons. Oh, God, it's slipping my mind. He was so classic, too. Fred McMurray, I think it was. Fred McMurray, yeah. Fred McMurray, modeled after him. You got Dorothy Gale right there, man. Judy Garland. And this little guy, this would be Elvis Presley's favorite character. And, he got a lot of his inspiration and capes and costumes from old Freddie right there. But yeah, and then of course this one here, first appearance voice of Mr. Mind, and also chapter 1 of the Monster Society of Evil. Now that's one I could probably easily, go ahead and get, theoretically. I mean, if I wanted to, you know what I mean? But I would get them all slabbed. And it's mainly a room. It's how many of these damn things do you really need? What is the cutoff? How much of this crap do you really need at your house? Even though it's an 8.0, a damn good book. But that's what I'm talking about. If y'all hear a little muffly sound, that's my fan blowing in me. I'll go ahead and show this one here in a little bit. All right, so basically we got a lot of great Fawcett's there. So I'm going to send some to CGC to get new labels. and new slabs. And then, I've got some raw moderns I want to send to CBCS. CBCS is only about 25 minutes away from me, no traffic, 30 if it's traffic. Crappy thing is, I talked to Steve Barak, we're old Facebook buds. Actually, I don't know if he ever accepted my friend's request. I'll have to talk to Jim McLaughlin, the founder and president of the Hero Initiative, because Steve Barak is on the board, of CBCS. I mean, man, shouldn't I get some first class? I mean, I did the Q&A with Art Adams. I did the Q&A with Dave Gibbons, of Watchmen fame, the illustrator Watchmen. I did Ed McGuinness. I did Jerry Conway, Jerry freaking Conway. Superman, the guy that created The Punisher, Frank Castle, Firestorm. I mean, this guy, man. I mean, what are you going to do, dude? What are you going to do, man? We got Jerry Conway over here,
Awful. So
you're a pal of Sal.
I love him. I mean, I was reading a lot of those books growing up.
Not this dude. Not this guy. That's Conway right there. That's Conway.
His work is.
Dude, am I in here? Where's me at? Yeah, there I am right there. All these good people. That's what you get over there at the Hero Initiative, dude. The Hero Initiative, you go over there, you go to heroinitiative.org/merchandise, and you can get, damn, I'm on the wrong screen, can't find my mouse cursor. God, I'm so rusty at this OBS stuff. But you can, talk to your favorites, man. You could do your own private Q&A, and the money you pay for that goes directly to the Hero Initiative, man. One of my favorite ones was Dave Gibbons. That was my actually first one. I was pretty nervous too, but after you talk to Fred Williamson in Hall E, over there at Mainframe Comic-Con. What? Yeah, let's put the tab over here, man. Let's pump it up real quick, man. We're gonna do this. We're going to do this for the Hero Initiative. Should we go Hero Initiative? Let's see what we're going to go here, man. We're going to go, let's just do this action real quick. We're going to do one of these. It's this bad boy here. We're going to go to Mainframe Comic-Con. We want to go to the Mainframe Comic-Con YouTube page, though. There we go. MainframeComicCon.com. There it is. Fred the Hammer Williamson. Let's go back in time on the rewind.
And this is only for you.
All right. What? Fred the Hammer Williamson, welcome to Mainframe Comic-Con.
Yo, dog, how you doing?
Dude, I'm doing amazing, my friend. How are you?
Good as I need to be.
Heck yeah. Oh, my God. Fans, we have, if y'all ain't here, don't change the channel. This is the man of the hour, the one with the power. We got Fred Hammer Williamson here. Golly, Fred.
Fred, Thank you so much. I'm Chad. I appreciate you so very much.
Cool, man. It's nice to talk to people who know who the hell I am. It's nice.
Oh, wait.
You guys in Pittsburgh, man?
I'm the Pittsburgh guy.
Man, dude. I mean... Dude, really?
Are you in Pittsburgh?
I'm Texas.
I'm living in Pittsburgh right now.
That's Chad, dude. Chad was able to get us Fred the Hammer Williamson. You have to ask your parents or grandparents if you want to know who Fred the Hammer Williamson is. But, man, that's what the legend's been doing when he ain't doing stuff live. Damn, where did my old... I can't find my Jerry Conway. Where did Jerry go? Jerry. Oh, there's Jerry Conway. I need to move his shortcut back to where it was there. But yeah, man, I've been so busy. Away from the YouTube thing, man. I pretty much only try to do Comic Core on Friday night. Once a month, maybe once every 2 months, I try to be a part of Golden Guys. I got to interview Samu, a.k.a. from the Head Shrinkers, his tag team partner, Fatu, a.k.a. that went on to become Rikishi. I interviewed Samu and Hall Lee. That is, Hall Lee of Mainframe Comic-Con is on my channel, but I still need to make timestamps. I'm a lazy guy. when it comes to promoting myself on social media. I used to be all about the clout. I don't give a shit about it really anymore. But I do stay busy with some what you folks would call some celebrity types. I don't get starstruck. Fred Williamson, respect. My grandpa loved his movies, had a shit ton of them on VHS tapes that he recorded, so I knew a little bit of the Fred Williamson, you know what I'm saying? So, man, all right, so what y'all come here for? I got 14 viewers. I haven't had this many viewers since Jalen J says, really miss your auctions. And I want to let each and every one of you know, I have back problems, man. I've got a little... It's a minor scoliosis where there's a slight curvature of my spine where you might be able to see that. I'm trying to see. I think it's this shoulder goes a little lower. So there's a little, I can't do it because it's reverse camera and all that, but there's a curve to my spine. And when I sit in this chair for a long time, it fucking hurts like hell. I even have the, let me get my damn, heating thing away, but that's my snug pad. Normally I sit on my snug pad, but I was just too lazy to put it in the chair. But man, those auctions, Legends Live Auction, let me tell you, that auction, Legends Live Auction, really put comic book auctions on the map. I didn't really make a lot of money on those because I was giving deals to the community, so I was pretty much just trying to get rid of stuff because I have too much stuff that I don't need, but, man, we had some good times. I had Who Dat Comics on there, my co-host, my other co-host, Big Bear Comics, and my main man from Louisiana. Okay, Who Dat's Louisiana, but we had Jason Smith, dude. Man, he could show you 100 books in like 10 seconds, man. He was that fast. Dude, somebody called Jay Garrick and pull his ass back to the past because that was some freaking golden age speed. But, and then, of course, my co-host, Jason, retired, and then I got Amazing Murphinator 1028. So we did have some good times, and we busted some good rhymes. I will let y'all know a sneak peek of probably, I've said this before, Discovery Bay, one of the best on the mic, doing his little pop-up show. He could really move the books. He does a great job over there. But if you want an MC for your auction, or if you're interested in hosting an auction and you want to make sure your shit sells, go over there, watch Bub's Comics. I mean, watch and freaking learn. I mean, that you could put that guy on QVC and he knows that would be the place to be. So Bub's Comics. And I'm going to be doing a Legends Truth video very soon on auctions. It's going to be auction tips, how to conduct yourself during auctions. Make sure you send stuff to the right place, make sure you're transparent in what you do. Don't screw people, be upfront, you know what I mean? Work things out, and you can avoid a lot of mishaps and crap like that. So, and never blame the buyer. If you're a seller and you fuck up, you fucked up, man. Don't ever blame the buyer. Don't ever bitch and moan. Oh, poor me. No one gives a shit. Fucking stand up for yourself. Get your ass out of the chair and know that you fucked up and then fix the fuck ups. Now, Discovery Bay had some fuck ups where a guy sent some shit to the wrong guy. They had wrong first names. Okay. So the one guy that he sent it to, that guy had to send it to Discovery Bay. Well, you know what Discovery Bay had to do? Discovery Bay had to pay shipping to that other guy, not the seller of the auction. Seller of the auction sent it to the wrong person. Discovery Bay had to send that wrong person money so that wrong person could ship Discovery Bay stuff. I mean, right there, that is cost coming out of JB's pocket that the original auction seller should have fucking fronted. So we'll do a truth video on that. I know Barbarian Kung Fu, another guy I like watching. I try not to watch a lot of auctions. I also like Strictly Comics. Of course, Who Dat's one of the legends in the auction community. There's just so many auctions I don't want to screw up because you can catch a YouTube comic book community auction every night. Where back in the day, the great legend, man, somebody says something like New York Warriors was the first auction. Actually, there was a guy, I'm not going to say his name, but he was the first YouTube comic book auction. But his auction was just so god-awful, and he always was really hard on the sellers and stuff. And then Blast It or Stash It kind of started doing the auctions when that guy left because the haters chased him off. And he's back now. I don't really follow him or anything. No ill will toward him. It's just not my cup of DP, if you will. But in Blast It or Stash It was able to do maybe one. It was a disaster, so I went ahead and just took it upon myself to do Legends Live Auction. Then after that, New York Warriors. Then after that, Lords of the Long Box. By the way, those are two good auctions. But there's always things everyone can improve on. And one thing, and I want to get back to the Golden Age books. I don't want to harp on this too long, but I see a lot of people that are on these auction panels bidding on stuff that the other auction guys on that same video are selling. I don't really believe in that. People used to message me and say other auctions were doing that and they didn't like it. Can you talk to those other auctions? And I talked to them, and they didn't like, they had some members that were, that said, fuck that. You know, they want to bid on their buddy's stuff. And I was like, well, it's not a good fucking look, but, you know, to each their own. You know, so I may give that name up. I don't know. I mean, you know, whatever. I mean, it's not news to anybody. Everyone knows they do it. So, you know, those auctions where you have like, say, 5 or 6 people on an auction, and then one of those guys is bidding on one of the guy that's actually on the same auction panel. That's not, you know, people come, you know, talk about, what is it called, bidding. Something, shill bidding is what they call that. Anyway, we don't want to get in that. We're going to save that for a later date. Let's check the chat, and then we're going to see some Golden Age comics, man. So, Jalen J, man, thank you for the old times, but I don't know. Yeah, Bub, man, what a fucking great one, man. That would be a great video legend. Yeah, it's going to be, Samuel, it'll be for these new school sellers. The ones that weren't even in YouTube when I was doing Legends Live Auction. A lot of those YouTube sellers, a lot of the YouTube comic book community members don't even know who the fuck the Great Legend is. Even though one of my highest videos was my Mylar video from 8 years ago, you know, if you will. 8 years ago, the comic Mylar and unboxing freaking video, man. I mean, that was the video that started all, you know, then a lot of other people followed and everything like that. But, you know, it ain't like this over here, peeps. It ain't like this. You type in comic book Mylar bags on YouTube, you're going to get stuff like this. Comic Mylar bags and unboxing. There's another Mylar unboxing from E. Gerber. This was back in 2012, man. 2012. You know how I roll with it. I put some ads on there. Look at that damn number, man. 33K? 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 Then you got Mercenaut here. Mercenaut, popular YouTuber. His was 7 years ago, but you know, this guy's very good with tags. He got 42K views. How to use top loaders and Mylars, man. Of course, you see all the stuff I watch. Word Balloon with John Suntress, Bruce Pritchard, Jim Cornette, great wrestling minds, if you will, you know. But that's how it was back then, man. There wasn't a lot of fish in the pond, if you will. And the Great Legend, you know, like I said, I mean, I'm kind of semi-retired. I don't care about the clout. I don't care about anything, really. I just want to, like, you know, hang out and chat with my peeps, you know. Very Gary auctions go all night long. Yeah, I don't do very Gary. I don't get very Gary, man, because some of those channels, some of those big name channels like that, you know what they're about. You know they're just trying to raise up the ranks, you know, try to be celebrities. And that's fine, man. You know, back in the day, the Great Legend was a young guy too, and you know, I saw, you know, all the bright lights, big cities, and all that shit. I ain't down with that no more. I'm 43 years old. I ain't got time for that shit. I got to spend time with my family. You know what I'm saying? I try to teach my 30-year-old boys, you know, hang out with their fam. You know, I try to let some of these YouTubers know, the ones I really like, you know, I'll give them a little bit of that extra Legends truth and a direct message. You know, try to keep them on the path of, you know, don't fuck up and lose the best thing in your life, which is your wife, your kids, your husband and kids, you know, things like that. All right, so let's get on with this shit. All right, people. Comic Link. That's where the big boys play. Heritage auctions. I like them. Buyer's premium's a bitch, though. Comic Link, buyer's premium a little bit better. MyComicShop.com even has the buyer premiums as well. I don't use a lot of Comic Connect, but this is what I'm talking about, man. These damn stickers, man. I hate getting them bitches off. But I use a blow dryer technique, and with the rest I use Goo Gone. I just haven't taken them off yet. But this is Captain Marvel Adventures, number 26, beautiful 5/5. On the label, it's Chapter 5 of the Monster Society of Evil. And it says on here, this is the Mr. Mind revealed as a worm. Mr. Mind revealed as a worm. This is actually not that. This is Mr. Mind's first physical appearance. You see, as Billy Batson is going through this story, he is on this evil ship looking for Mr. Mind, or evil base. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I read this. He's looking for Mr. Mind, but Mr. Mind is using his little voice talk box through these other minions, like big strong guy. I think Iback is in there. There's a robot in there. There's like an alien in there. It was the group here, Otto Binder, Al Lieberman, CC Beck. All of them were trying to come up with what should Mr. Mind be, because in the issue over there I just showed you, Captain Marvel Adventures 22, you only heard the voice. And that was the first chapter in that first serial. This was the first serial in comic book history where you went from like one little chapter all the way up to like 20-something. And it was this storyline, Monster Society of Evil. But in this one here, you see that a little worm falls on Billy's shoulder, and he just kind of brushes it off. It's maybe 2 panels at most. That would be Mr. Mind's first physical appearance. This one says revealed as worm, which this isn't the one where he was revealed as a worm. I'll go ahead and put this back in its polyethylene cloudy bag that CGC sends its books in. Polyethylene. I do have my Mylars in the other room, but I'm going to take all the stickers off before I put them in the Mylars. E-Gerber Mylites. 2s, man. I like the 2 mil. Then, I got this book here, 4.5. This is the next issue of that story. And you go the whole, these serials came at the back of the book. What I loved about the New 52 Justice League is starting with issue 7. I think it went to issue 13. Maybe 13, maybe 14. I think it was, I don't remember. But you got to see another serial in the back of that book, which was introducing Shazam, Billy Batson, into the New 52, which was really cool because they didn't call it a serial, but basically that's what it was. It was the backup story that went several issues into the future issues to conclude the story. Blah, 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 blah. Chapter 6, Monster Society of Evil. If you're a Navy guy or you got someone in the Navy, my Uncle Olin, my dad's uncle, was in the Navy. Great man, fought some good battles and, all that good shit. He was kick-ass. That was my granddad's brother. But on this label, CGC says first physical appearance. No, this is actually the book where Mr. Mind is revealed as a worm. Good old Steamboat. His buddy Steamboat and Billy, or not Billy, it was Captain Marvel. There was all these apples on the ground, and the worm, Mr. Mind, came, I think a Steamboat was about to eat an apple. I don't know, something with an apple. And then, like I said, I haven't read this in a long time. Mr. Mind comes out of the apple, and then as Captain Marvel's about to step on him, he stops. And then he finds out that Mr. Mind's a worm. So they should swap the labels around. It's not really a big deal to me because I don't even know if I'm going to keep this copy right here. That's a 4/5. I mean, it has some pretty... The spine damage on it, I don't know. I mean, it looks like a nice freaking copy. I mean, there's a little foxing on it and stuff like that. I mean, it does look like a nice copy, though. I mean, I could keep it. I'm not really sure. That slab makes it real nice. Has some chipping down there. Like I said, some rough spinage. But I also have... And the thing about it was, on Comic Link, a lot of people are going after your Hulk 181s, your AF-15s, your Hulk 1s, all the big boy Silver Age books that people see in the modern movies. Well, Captain Marvel, Shazam's in the movies too, but 5.5, same book, a 5.5. Now, of course, CBCS and CGC grade a little differently. And you know what? This is some kind... I just don't know if a press would help this or not. It might even make the book a higher grade. Like on the top, you can see that there's some kind of crinkly, like almost like it got dropped on the corner, and then there's some crinkly kind of right there on the corner that, you know, and also there's some spine roll to this book as well. See how the pages are kind of diagonal like that, the pages to it? So there's some spine roll to it as well. And you can totally tell, like, some of the pages there are folded in. So most likely someone dropped it back in the day as they were reading it. But I'm sure maybe if this gets pressed, normally I don't like pressing a lot of the Golden Age, because if you see the staple, it's attached by the staple. Golden Age books, there's usually a center staple there. But you can kind of see some little tears that go that way and that way. Just a tad, but it's still attached. And plus, I just don't know. You know, would I sell them? Would I sell one of them? Probably. But who's to know for show? And, you know, this one also has that pretty good chunk missing, but it's pretty much straight line there, straight line here. It does have the crinkly, you know, and it has some droppage there. So I could try to send this in and maybe get graded. I'd probably just send it to CBCS. I don't really trust the CCS folks anymore. They got rid of some color touch on a Showcase 22. I had 2 Showcase 22s. Long story. That was a fucking fiasco. But I did get, at one point I had 2 Showcase 22s. A 5.5, which was a restored with color touch, and a 6.5. And I won both of them for around the same price. And I got the color touch removed on the 5.5, and it only went to a 4.5, and I sold the 4.5 for $4,500 when I bought it for like $2,300. So, I mean, I still made some good money, you know. Well, I made damn good money. All right, so, and then of course we got this one here. We got this copy. This one, yeah, this definitely is a lower copy because there's some like divots kind of in there in this one here. You can kind of see them, not too good, but this one's definitely most likely going to be going an exclusive to eBid, ebid.net, for maybe the first couple of months, maybe first 3 months, and then it'll go to, yeah, this one even says first physical appearance. I don't get that. Not too much. You know what? I might actually keep the 4.5, because the 4.5, even though it's kind of got some foxing and some chippage, it still might look the best, you know. We can do a little contest if you like. Let's see here. I want you to look at these real quick. We'll go from 3.0 to 5.5. Okay, this is the 3.0. You know, let me give you all the lowdown. Never apologize for Mylar. You know, the shine and shit like that. You know, the glare. Because when they're in glare, sorry, they're in Mylar. You know, you never apologize for that. The Great Legend came up with that 8-9 years ago when the Great Legend was showing people Mylar before they were even damn sperm cells in their daddy's nutsack. The Legend was preaching the Mylar. Back in the day, man. But you got some like little divots here, like little indentions there, you know. With this one, I mean, it presents pretty well. And then the divots kind of go through the cover. So, AK, there'd be like tiny little holes in the cover. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, if they didn't have those damn divots and holes in the cover, little chippage on the corner there. The back, oh, there's a lot of little divots in the back. See? One up there, one there, one there, one there, one there. One there, one there, and those go through the cover, and one there. So I don't know what the hell the owner was doing with that. What the F are you thinking? All right, then we got the 4.5. Now keep in mind, maybe CBS would grade this one a higher grade. I don't know. What is that? Little bit of, almost looks like a little black markage. This one, you know, to me though, I don't know. This one, is that hair? What the hell is that? You know, sometimes you get these little freaking hairs on here. How the hell that get on there? I don't know, man. It's a nice one too. I mean, even this one could probably use a press. I don't know. This one doesn't have any spine roll. I mean, would this benefit a pressing and a cleaning? You know, the thing about it is, could that be, I don't know. Check that one out, though. I mean, it looks pretty damn good. A little bit of, mainly its chippage is in the bottom, right in there. Joins the navy, though. Good looking stuff, man. The back of this one. I mean, the back looks pretty damn good. You know what I may do? I may have CBCS try to work on this 5.5. I'm not going to mess with this 4.5 because this 4.5 looks pretty damn perfect to me. But CBCS, man, I might have them try to flatten those crinkles up there. Show you again here. See how there's some roughage there. And then on the corner over here, see how it's kind of a little crumpled? It's kind of crumpled in that corner. If you look on this side, over here. It's kind of hard to show you, but there's some little folds in the corner, and you can tell that it has that spine roll to it when the pages over there are kind of like that. But a nice 5.5. So, man, what do y'all think about these? I mean, from far away, though, that fucker looks clean. You know what I'm saying? That one looks really good. Pebbling pitfalls of a dirty press. Okay. So maybe get the pros at the CBS to do that. Yeah, you can definitely kind of tell there was something fishy going on over there. And this is one of those old CBCS cases, so we may do that. But that 4.5, dude, that 4.5 CBCS, man, looks pretty damn good there. 3.0 most likely going to get sold on eBid. Like I said, I'll put it on eBid first, and then months later I'll introduce it to eBay. The reason I like eBid is their low fees. And I've got the lifetime seller deal over there for eBid. I'm a lifetime seller, so I could actually, they have a, goddamn USB cable, get out of my way. They have a, eBid has a deal over there where in the search results, if you put a picture of your item in the search results, they'll charge, I think, they used to charge 3% seller fees. But damn, if you don't put a picture in the search results, I'll have to see, it was like a lot lower. So even though I wouldn't have the picture in the search results, if you click on the text link, it'll take you to the pictures. And ebid.net, man, no one has hardly shit on there. Keep the 5.5. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, the 4.5, I would maybe be interested in trying to get CBCS to press that. I just don't know, you know, what I want to do yet. But yeah, definitely I'll most likely keep the 4.5 and the 5.5. Get CBCS to repress it, see if they can do anything to fix that spine roll, you know. And if they can, if they say it's too risky, screw it. I'll just, you know, take it back in a new slab, but and then keep it probably. I got to keep one of them. I mean, that's the first appearance, aka reveal. That's the big reveal. And then this one here, I've already got this in raw that I haven't graded yet, but damn, dude, they only had it for like one, I don't know what they had it. I can't remember the prices. They were low three figures, you know, a couple 200s here. Yeah, basically a couple 200s here. I mean, I got all four of these books for around $800. So yeah, they were all around, some were 300s, maybe a 200, maybe a 150 or a 170. This one was one of those low-ass books that I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'll get my raw graded and I'll keep the higher grade. First appearance of Talkie Tawny, man, at a 7.0. Fucking A. I mean, I looked at this thing. Jesus. Freaking hair on these things. You know, like I said, once I get the sticker off, what happened was I took them out of the bags on Golden Guys and I put them on the floor, and I guess some damn hair got on there somehow. Little rug hairs, you know. But dude, there's another little freaking hair and another hair. Holy hair! Shit. Man, it's like these new cases are so like slick. Everything just wants to static cling to them. But I mean, 7 freaking O, man. That book, first Talkie Tawny. You got a little bit of a maybe a thing there that could be pressed. But I mean, at the 7-0, who the shit cares? Talkie Tawny's first appearance, the Talking Tiger. Like I said, I mean, these cases, holy hell, I'm going to have to use some Scotch tape and put the tape on there and pull those hairs off or whatever the hell's attached to the cases there. So that is the 4. Plus, I showed you this 3.0, which I got a while back on eBay. And I didn't have this, so I wanted to get a good copy. And 3.0 is a great grade. I mean, for me, anything, I usually will try to go 2.0 and higher. I don't think I have anything lower than a 2.0 for grade. But I always want to make sure that everything's attached to the staple. You know what I mean? Now, I do have some coverless stuff, but those are all raw, and they're not really Golden Age. Well, you know, there may be a Golden Age Western in there that's coverless. I don't remember the title of it, but, you know, I keep everything. But the other book I have is one I need to unbox. And then I want to get off here because I think Drew Manchu and Jason Cantu got a pretty good book review coming up on the Comic Core. Now, remember I told y'all earlier, if you want to subscribe or watch my main man Drew Manchu and Jason Cantu, if you don't know Jason Cantu, his name on YouTube is Comics Misexplained. I already kind of opened this with the Winchester. So let's take a look at this bad boy. And then we're going to finish up the show, and I don't know when I'll come at y'all again live. We got Man Cave still in here, Gretzky, Fawcett Rules, Humidify, Steven Spock. See, keep the 5.5. You know, I need to figure out how to press my own books one of these days. I mean, I have so much stuff in this room, I don't really have room to do the pressing gig, you know. But I get a lot of good info from DS Comics and some of my Golden Age guys. There we go. Yes, now I've been looking for this book for a long time, and I've seen this book on eBay for quite a while, and I asked the guy, when I looked on eBay, I was like, do you have any pictures of the bottom of the slab? Because he had the top part, but he didn't have the very bottom, and I wanted to say, well, it's a good grade, but I want to see if there's any screw-ups on the bottom, because he never showed the bottom of this slab. Of course, we've got some eBay tape on here that kind of fucked this bag up, but that's all right. We'll just rip this fucking bag off. There we go. Shit bag anyway. All right, so let's show you this one. This is my recent purchase. I used a gift card that I got for being a long-time member. I've been a member of eBay since 1999. I remember one of the first comics I sold was 2 of those Gatefold X-Men #1 from '93. Those Jim Lees. I sold 2 of those for $40 fucking a piece back in '99. Some good shit, man. All right, so you look at this over, man. This is a fucking great book. Little dirty on the cover. I mean, he's had it a while, I guess. Got a little dust on there. Another freaking little hair. It's always white hairs. What is these old ass collectors? I'm one to kid around. I got some gray coming in. This was from a guy named Just Friend 2. He's a power seller. 3,717 feedback. You know, I think I just went over like 1,000 or 1,100 feedback. The back has some dirtiness to it. It's 4.5. Look at the back. See how the back has kind of like dirt all the way over here? I don't know what kind of dirt that is, or if one of those classic, it doesn't look like foxing, or if maybe some of that classic magic eraser would work. And then you got a little kind of rip there, and you can kind of see it. Rip there, rip there. So you don't want to really, probably won't even screw with this book. But it is Marvel Family 89, the very first comic book that the Marvel family was in, and this was 1954. Yep, January of 54, because in 1941, that's when National, aka Detective Comics DC, they sued Fawcett saying there was some infringement, that Captain Marvel looked too much like Superman. Y'all know the story, the litigations and all the bullshit. I mean, the only reason they did it because Fawcett was outselling DC, Timely, and it was Timely DC, Timely, National. Yeah, mainly those two. Fawcett was outselling them because the kids identified with Captain Marvel. I mean, so shitbag. I'll need to dust this off with. I'm going to have to use some tape and some freaking... I'm going to need some Indust on this thing. Lemon Pledge, man. Holy shit. But beautiful book. I mean, look at that. I mean, it's flat. No stains on the front. I mean, there's some weird shit on the back, It's a little dark and black there. But, man, a great cover. Presents freaking well. Read, and then there were none. Now, I need to get online. I've never actually read this issue. But it's one of the keys that I've always wanted to have. There's pretty much 2 more keys I want. I want to get the first Lieutenant Marvels, which they have some pretty good copies on Metropolis Comics and Collectibles. I got some great copies there, and I may get one of those and then slab it. And then WoW Comics 18, First Uncle Marvel. I'm not really interested in Ibak's first appearance or anything else. I mean... Nickel Comics 1, I think that's the first Uncle Sam. I'm a big Freedom Fighters fan. Uncle Sam would be good to go with my Human Bomb and Phantom Lady first appearances on Police Comics 1. Like I said, that also has Plastic Man. That'd be fucking cool, but... yeah, man, that's pretty much the video. Golden Age big boys! And next up, things are getting hairy on Comic-Core as they do the Drew Manchu and Jason Cantu, the Review Power Hour. Is it just Drew Manchu and Jason Cantu reviews? Damn DS, man, I got to read this now. Y'all, Gretzky says, "Damn DS, something's nuts." Yeah, they were the craziest price of all. He didn't show. Cap 1 in a 2.0 went for $90K back in 20. Ooh. Yeah, holy shit, ain't it crazy? Okay, DS dropped it. It was, Heritage Auctions has a 20% buyer premium, and I fucking felt it. I bought a Dark Shadows Gold Key, a, Blue Label, a.k.a. Blue Label with poster attached. Woohoo, Barnabas. Barnabas College, Jonathan Fred, love you. And 9 freaking 0, man. And with the poster attached, the buyer's premium was a bitch, though. Holy hell. Comic Link 3%, and Comic Connect doesn't have any. Holy shit, look at that. Comic Book Gallery. You helped my Instagram with a simple shout out, gained 30 people in a few hours. Yeah, and I'm so sorry. I don't do a lot of videos on my own channel anymore, but that was one thing that was so cool, and the community still does it, but it's not like that anymore. I mean, for a host like myself, you always put the people in your chat. You always put your viewers first before you put yourself. So if there's any time I can ever drop a name drop or give y'all some love or, try to promote your channel, let me know, because I've got 4,800 plus subs. I don't know if I'll ever get to 5K. I don't think I will because I just don't try hard enough anymore. But 5K, dude, that would be so cool. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't have the... I just don't have the... I don't have that go get 'em anymore on social media, because the older you get, and I'm going to do another truth video about time, how the concept of time and how we waste so much time on social media, and do I want to spend that much time on social media if I'm not getting anything out of it? But the thing is, when I do spend time on social media and I spend time with each and every one of you, it's fucking cool, because it's like we're hanging out, we're talking about comics, we're doing good in the neighborhood. But that's why I do a lot of the stuff I do. It's for those folks that come back every week. I'm going to filibuster you real quick, Drew Manchu. But it's the ones that come back every week to watch your stuff, Mr. Gretzky and myself, we've been friends on here for around 10 years. We've known each other from YouTube for 10 freaking years, man. And we're planning on doing some stuff real soon because he's got a kick-ass computer. And I'm getting I do StreamYard on Comicore. Is it StreamYard? Yeah, I do StreamYard on Comicore, and I know how to work it pretty damn well. And it's fucking awesome. We'll do that. I'm going to also do a couple of outros real quick for you. Sponsored by the Hero Initiative. Yes, yes, yes. Here we go. Let me open this one up in a new tab. And I'm going to kind of show you some of the stuff we do on the Hero Initiative. And y'all will think this is so cool. Shut up, Kevin Smith, for a minute there.
My friends did a comment.
All right, you calm down too, Omar. Settle down. Okay, so I'll show you those here in a minute. We'll outro with those. But Bob World's another one that's been around, dude. CBG, man, God bless you. Have a great night. I'll end it out with these, and then I'll see y'all over there in the chat over there on Comicore. Not right away. I got to get... I don't know when I'll take these stickers off. Marvel Family 1 needs a good freaking, cleaning, and I need to get some of this dust off before it goes in Mylar, but that one's perfect to me. But, dude, I got all these golds, man. These are what you call big boy books. I came up with that term, big boy books, years ago. I was the very first. Well, if y'all didn't know, y'all new to the show. I know y'all ain't new to the show because this guy here was the very first comic book live show, solo hosted show, won back-to-back best live show in the comic book community 2 years in a row, back before all these young whippersnappers got on YouTube and started whipping that ass with their little... effects and pictures and bullshit. But yeah, Bob World, you're an inspiration to me. Bob, I've talked to you about this. We've had our private chats, and you're an inspiration to me. God bless you, man. Chad Ramsden. I mean, here's another guy. This is the guy. Y'all saw it earlier. I gave y'all the preview. Go back. Go to Mainframe Comic-Con, watch the Fred Williamson interview. You can also catch a copy of the Fred Williamson interview the great legend did on Word Balloon. The great John Suntress on Word Balloon hosted that video as well, and you can see it on Hall E. I don't have timestamps, but hell, watch the Hall E video on the Great Legend Show, man. 9.5 hours, 8.5 hours both days. What was that? 9.5, 8.5, 5, 18 plus hours of the legend sitting in the chair, busting his back. Breaking his back like Bane busted Bruce Wayne. Bane, Wayne. You got that rhyme because it's insane. I can go all day. I can go all night because the motherfucking rhymes are happening in the moonlight. And we'll close out with some rhymes as well. But I want you to watch these Hero Initiative commercials. Z-Collect's another auction. Z-Collect's, pay attention, very soon going to have an auction truth video for some of the newer auction hosts out there in the community to make sure they do the shit the right way, treat the customers right. But we're going to be doing some good stuff here. I'm going to show you some of the stuff that the Comicore does with the Hero Initiative. And also, if you're interested, remember, go to heroinitiative.com/merchandise. Let's do that real quick. It's heroinitiative.org, actually, my bad. For the swerve, like Vince Russo, heroinitiative.org/merchandise. Where are you, Chris Barrett? You need to be getting these links going here, boy. Yep, that's right. I put it in the correct way, so that's pretty awesome. All right, so take a look at these people. Look at this guy, GLS Comics, another one of the greats. But fans, take a look at these commercials for the Hero Initiative. Make sure you go over there to heroinitiative.org/merchandise so you can get in on some of these kick-ass Q&A panels by going over there and watching their YouTube channels. Channels, get it? Yeah. Man, good stuff. Fans, this is the great legend. Oh, yeah, and go watch the Comicore tonight because Drew Manchu's going to do a long filibuster. I just don't know if I got the stomach to muster another one of Drew Manchu's filibusters. Filibusters, same shit. All right, fans, take care. This is the great legend saying peace out. God bless.
That's my friends did a comic book a while ago called Shitty Watchmen.
Yeah, I've got it.
That's it. I can't believe
Shitty
it's so
Watchmen.
awesome. Your thoughts on it?
And it is full of shitty drawings.
And I guarantee you, and this is absolutely true, every cliffhanger I have ever written, I have had no idea how to get out of it.
You didn't write this specific issue. It was actually James Tynan.
I think I know the answer, but like, why don't I just like call James? Is it okay if I answer it with them from you?
Unless a creator makes it absolutely canon on the page, this is my interpretation of the events.
Everybody here is awesome. Yeah, it's not like a you suck.
This is like layouts and stuff. I'll lay out a book on a big piece of paper like this. The more that I can do smaller, the better.
The Fantastic Four comics I did with Walter Simonson was probably my favorite. It was so hilarious when he asked me to draw them. He called me up, "Hey, I'm behind on my schedule. Can you help me catch up on my deadline?" You know who you're talking to. Why am I the guy?
After I've written it, all right, well, I think there's a TV version. What is this? Is this a musical? This is a bad idea.
Who wanted the governor as a zombie? Is that all right? Maggie. You, Tim, wanted Michonne, Pirate Michonne.
What was it like going into Silver Surfer after like Jim Starlin?
Jim's the one that got me in the business. I say I co-wrote issues with him. Basically, I wrote those issues and Jim told me what I screwed up and then I fixed it. But I just kind of followed in Jim's footsteps. It was all a huge learning experience. I didn't understand how much I was learning at the time because it was really like winning the lottery.
I don't have like a huge art collection. There are certain things that I've picked up over the years that that I really enjoy. An artist named Dino Battaglia in the Eduardo Riso page that wasn't used. Eddie Bukovic, he did such really beautiful work.
I'm absolutely thrilled by the HBO Watchmen TV series. Damon Lindelof and his guys approached me in a very respectful way. They wanted to be very faithful to what Alan and I had done. I forgot I was Dave Watchman Gibbons. I was just a fan watching the TV, and I thought, that's one of the best hours of TV I've seen in my life.
I want to say thank you to all you guys so much for doing this. There's nothing that I don't feel comfortable talking about.
I'm talking to much more interesting people than you right now. I'm on a Zoom call with a bunch of Hero Initiative enthusiasts. Nobody should have to go to Wood. Shut up. Now you know what my professional life is like. Okay, you happy now? You seen this?
Hey! Welcome to Fat Man Beyond. I'm Kevin Smith.
I'm Mark Bernard.
I, this week, did this thing for the Hero Initiative. It was Welcome to Fat Man Beyond. I'm Kevin Smith.
I'm Mark Bernard.
I, this week, did this thing for the Hero Initiative. It was fun as fuck. A Q&A type thing. And I had a captive audience of people asking me things about Kevin Smith, my favorite subject in the world.
I wanted to see two things from you. Howard the Duck.
Hold on. The project pack. This was the code name. I'm going to send you this package.
I got goosebumps now.
In the 1970s in New York City, I drank at a place called the 220. Pimps, prostitutes, police officers, transvestites. And they would frisk you at the bottom, frisk you again at the top, and it is now a notorious AA meeting hall.
I traced my Sailor Moon on this giant TV, and I'm on my knees in front of the TV with a pen and paper trying to trace the Sailor Moon.
Scott Snyder and you're working in tandem, how that goes.
Scott thinks a lot of his stuff out loud. I am much more of a sit down in front of the computer and type. Now I'm going to write a 10 to 20 page document that tries to explain this to DC editorial.
Tarzana is funny. The sad truth is a lot of our ideas simply come from the ideas, what's funny if Tom Ellis says it?
Doomsday has the deep part of me that is a homicidal maniac. Don't tell anyone. One of the things you also have to do is make sure you separate the characters. You have to make sure they aren't you.
One of my favorite story arcs was Civil War.
In 2005, we lived in the Pyrenees. The downside, there wasn't any telephones, no internet. I would get my plots by calling Andy Lanning. Now, I always wondered if Andy was telling me the actual book or something. He kind of felt like I don't really remember that much. I was just drinking a lot of San Miguel.
I and many other of my peers finally got our break because we were there the day someone else blew it. Kevin Smith stopped writing Daredevil.
I mean,
and I had hustled every day of my life for like 9 years, and then finally one day, he'll do it. Could you just keep writing Daredevil until Kevin comes back? And then he never came back.
Dante is very much me. How I got from Dante to Dante with a better job, because all that stuff is still in the mix. I just didn't want to be alone, I guess. I don't know. Fuck, this is like therapy. But like it was Clerks, but having picked up that journal fairly recently, hold on. Hello? Why, yes, Ben Affleck, come on in.
One more time. Just a little bit more. The rhyme start. Be careful because Drew Manchu's about to fart on the down low on the comical show. You need to head on over there, and now you know you got to go. Jason Cantu gone too soon. You need to get over there. You need to feel the boom in the room as those two guys look inside that book for a review by Manchu. That's right. Coming at you live, how I do it. Freestyle all the while. You know how I want to choose it. That's how I roll with it, man. We got Bob World in the house. You know, Z collects the rhythm and the rhyme, and never doubt the legend. Here again, he's here to stay. Maybe one day this fucker get paid. You never know on the download what you're gonna find on the show. You gotta watch it just a little more. These are the credit scenes, if you know what I mean. We got the freestyle all the while to make you damn well know the great legends on the show. I don't need no fucking script, and damn, you know how I roll because I rhyme. Time to time, the legends dropping the dimes. It ain't no fucking crime. I'm just too good in this neck of the woods. The neighborhood, they all want to say, how you be like the LEG to the END if you didn't know what you need to know, because that's what you need to see. Because I'm like me is here to stay. I always wear it every single day. It gets real hot, so sometimes I gotta take it off while I come. And then I got the hair, I got it all shaved, because that's how I want to get made. The night was getting hot, man. Plus, I don't want to get my hair cut in COVID-19 days. Showing them gold. One more time, showing the grail. It's comics number 275. Coming at you live. Damn, it ain't over yet. I thought I was gonna get out of here. I thought it was time to quit, but now we still rhyming. Please stand by while you go